Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one
I
away.
believe you.
And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 on the play. And the Falcon first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
13 yards. First down, Falcons.
On first down, here's Penix. Escapes out to the left. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, it's Penix. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Fourth down, here's Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is it. Impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. Now, Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Penix on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And again, it's Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Falcon first down.
Penix is going to throw again. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now pitch it to Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. 2 and out from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll take this Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
On 2nd down, Robinson. He's got room to roam here. Inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First down from the red zone. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A 5-yard loss leads to second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He got maybe a yard there, so a long third and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Big play for this offense. It's third and goal. Penix working from the gun. They look underneath here. Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And we'll see what they do about fourth and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Koo able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw. Falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one's complete right side. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Tua. Waller with the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Second and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Tagovailoa again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Tua off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Play fake, Penix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Here's Robinson up the middle. 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7. Penix here from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Falcons with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Robinson again here on 2nd. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. We will not score, but that will set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Again, it's Robinson. This defense standing tall. They got it in the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Penix on 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Washington now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fit it, not even a little bit.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins throw 6 points onto their score. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take the lead on that successful kick. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Oh, they're trying it with a toss, right side. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
21. Dolphins 14.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 20, TX.
1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Trying again, following the sack. Connects on the crosser. And he gets it through the midfield stripe, but onto the Falcons side of the field. And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. Third down coming. Tua now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Tua again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
There
are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Miami touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. Could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Flush down out to his left. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Falcons.
Penix now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Again, Penix to the air. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And the Dolphins, first down.
First down, here's Tua. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense set for a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
20, TX.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Throwing deep for the end zone. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Jordan Fuller comes up with it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix out of his end zone. Made the pass. He was getting hit by it. It's incomplete.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. toss now to Robinson. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Falcons feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. He's back to throw. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
First down, Atlanta.
They're going to pass it here. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Let's go. Down 60. Count to 60. Count 19 line.
Looking to throw. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll take him down right along the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how
GG, man.
let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Setting up to pass. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. This is the type of game every